Hello everyone, and welcome to something completely different than the average Minecraft mod pack I usually play and upload. This is a server called Wyncraft. It's basically just an MMORPG, but in Minecraft. I have specifically made this archer class for now, so we can play Minecraft. I have played this a lot. I think I have over 200, 300 hours in this game. Or in this server. Just spread across multiple different characters. So I will be skipping a whole lot of this. Not because it's not interesting, but because I do kind of want to get a video where I do stuff. Except just read. Of course, I will leave the what's it called, the server address in the description, so you can go play for yourself if you haven't. I would recommend it if you ever like play Minecraft, and you're like a fan of RPGs, because this is, believe it or not, regular Minecraft. Just with a whole lot of extra. Oh yeah, with this one, I'm so used to playing Shaman, where you just left click to attack, that having to right click is kind of strange. And here is some of the core mechanics. Gonna go in here, kill some angry chickens, unlock the chest. There we go. I get emeralds and an unidentified helmet. Then I run back here. Oh. Probably talk to the guard first. And then I go over to the item identifier. Just click on the unidentified helmet and identify. Then I get a helmet that has 2% XP bonus, which is in the higher numbers that it can get, apparently. Of course, I could just overall skip the tutorial, but that's no fun. And I probably also won't be recording for too long this time, because I do have other plans. So this will probably just be a 1 hour, 1.5 hour video. Hopefully I'll be able to get far enough to where I have actually showed what this game is. Not what this game is, what this server is. And what to expect from the future. Or in the future, I should say. And then we have the ability tree. here I unlock Arrow Bomb, which is left, right, right. And they've just done this to, like, have the possibility of having more than one spell. And having to have spells in your hotbar. Oh, I can just hold down right click. 300 hours and I'm still figuring shit out. There we go. When you sometimes kill things, they drop the unidentified things. Or I guess I could call them loot boxes. It's not really what they are, but yeah. However, it's not super common, so that's fun. It's just a way to make the game a bit more interesting, so you don't just always lose things. You know what? Yeah, sure. This gives me +1 to all the stats, basically. And if I go into this, yeah. Each one of these have their own unique things that they do. Strength, of course, upgrades my damage, but also increases the amount of earth damage I do, because you can put powders onto weapons. So right now you can see that my bow has neutral damage 4 to 8, with an average damage per second of 9. I can, for example, put some earth powder onto it, and then take some of that neutral damage and turn it into earth damage. And then that scales in damage with how many strength I have. Which is a really cool thing that I don't see a lot of other like RPG games do. But I also don't play a lot of RPG games, which is probably why I haven't seen it before. But yeah, lightning is crits, intelligence is magic, defense HP, or no, this is reduced damage, not HP. And agility is just the ability to dodge. Where right now I have 1% chance to dodge any oncoming attacks. For this run, I think I'll try and go glass cannon. Which means I'll be putting most of my tokens or skill points into strength, dexterity, and maybe intelligence, maybe some agility. But I'll mainly be focusing on strength and dexterity. To the right. And of course you get a warp scroll. That just teleports you to this specific town. And then you have your contents book, which just holds all the quests and caves and stuff you can go into, which are basically some like a form of short dungeon. I would probably call it. But yeah, let's talk to Insan or Insan or whatever you want to call them. And this is where we start. Now, it's just full RPG, and around the map there are these loot chests that when you open them, you can get currency, which are emeralds, and sometimes you can get these unidentified things, or you can get some ingredients. Hopefully this one over here has some, so I can show you. Yeah, here we have strong flesh with 1 star. And yes, there is crafting in this. A lot of people do the only craftables thing because it is an option you can choose before making a character. I don't remember what I put this one on, but it's definitely not crafted weapons only. Let me see if I can shoot him from up here. I really don't want to die right now, but I don't have much of a choice if I fail. We got some spider eyes, some active fireball. I got potions of healing, some currency, and an unidentified bow. And then you always kind of, I think when you defeat something for the very first time, or like a room like this for the very first time, you get those chests. But I haven't like fully debunked that. You might just get them every single time, and I don't know. But yeah, I got an unidentified blank. And yes, fun as it is, the name of it is blank. Gives me health regen. That's really good. Also, the item identifying thing is a little... I think it's a little bit buggy right now. This bow is really good. I can just use it next level though. Or I can only use it next level. I'm not gonna use the thinking cap. And I can't use my health potion right now because I'm not a high enough level. But sometimes when you kill an enemy, they also drop weapons. They're usually really bad. There's not much use to picking them up, except if you wanna what's it called? Scrap them. And as you can see, there's clans. So these are basically like pylons for clans to claim. And when they claim them, they basically just control this area. I'm not a part of any clan right now, and that is great, actually, because that means I can get to do this without being interrupted by anyone. Okay, more damage. I should probably do the heart shatter, but the cheap arrow bomb is also pretty good. I think this was his brother. Ah. At the very top of this stair, there's always a loot chest, and there's always going to be this key that basically respawns every now and then. And that's because this right here, if I can not die, this right here is the very first dungeon that you get access to. That over there. But for right now, let's just go down here and do the quest. Of course, it might seem pretty, really unpractical. Or impractical. I think that's the word. Having all the emeralds like this in your inventory. And yes, it is. But that's because later on, when I get to the next city, I unlock something called an emerald pouch. It's basically just a wallet for your emeralds. I might actually be a bit under leveled for this. Not that it seems to matter. And of course there are a lot of different areas in this, like in this game. And all I can say is that I'm not gonna be exploring them all in this episode, because that is actually impossible. And that, I'm not even joking. However, I need to kill this decrepit sewer key guardian. The decrepit sewer is yet another dungeon you can go to. Of course, I probably shouldn't go to it right now, because I am really underleveled for it. Or in terms of defeating it, I should say. Oh, this skeleton really does take a lot to kill. More strength. And take the energy mushroom back to this guy. And then we should be done. Yeah. I get unidentified first step. Or first steps. That I can't use yet. Also, no matter what class you play, you will always find something that belongs to a different class. And that's just how it is. There's really nothing you can do about it. I'm gonna keep this one now and sell the rest. So yeah, I have this unidentified wand. I can't use it for anything. But that's fine, because I could just sell it for some more emeralds. And I don't know if you caught it, but I will probably throw a picture up on the screen. When you're selling things, you get like an estimation of how much money you'll get out of it. So right there you saw I got 34, and I think the max was 46 or something. And the lowest was like 11. And that is pretty much just like a random thing. It's not really that calculated. Also, I should not be doing this right now. I am way too underleveled for this. Almost got him. There you go. And that was the mini boss. And here you get your first emerald pouch. Let's see, rainbow bracelet. And if I go here, grab this just so I don't die. If I right click on this emerald pouch, you can see that now I have 9 extra slots that are only for emeralds. This, however, is a tier 1. I don't know what the max tier is, but for right now, I'm pretty sure that it's like, as for right now, what I can get, depending on what people are selling, is like a tier 7. Is probably the one thing that is in my price range. Right now I have 270 emeralds, so maybe not. But we'll see. Because I will be going to Deathless soon, which is the next city. And in this, there are also the basic RPG elements, such as woodcutting, fishing, crafting. Or well, in this, there's woodwork, alchemy, cooking, scribing, I think it's called. And right now they have something called Festival of the Bonfire. Which is just like an event. Jesus, there's a lot of spiders. I almost feel like I'm in Australia. But yeah, a lot of this game is just like the grind, I guess you could call it. You do play a lot of things a lot. To get upgraded weapons and stuff like that. Personally, I wouldn't say it's worse than stuff like Destiny. But Destiny is also just like this, but on crack. And that comes from me as a previous Destiny player. I used to love the game. But after they started releasing the 7 billion DLCs and stopped, like, made it to where you, oh, Jesus, there's a lot of small spiders. But yeah, they have basically just removed, or they added DLCs, removed DLCs, and that's my first death. Yeah, they added DLCs, removed DLCs, and then just made it to where you couldn't play them. Which is a really asshole move to do as a gaming company. And it's not like their DLCs are cheap at all. So it's kind of it's even even bigger asshole move if you even think about it. I'm surprised people still even use their money on that game. Nemrite bow? Nah. Pretty bad. Yeah. I guess I could use the spike top. Reflex I can't equip yet. This one is okay. Still can't equip it though. Also can't equip this, but yeah, I'm missing, so keep this. And I have 2 rings and a bracelet. And then 1 necklace. But yeah, I think I'm gonna sell that. And then I should probably do the cook assistant quest, which is in here. I basically just talk to this guy, follow a chicken with a cake. If I do go with this, or it's just like once in a while, I might release a video or something along the lines of that. Just like playing this, but in a very different way. See, and this is where they want you to use the teleportation scroll. Or one of the uses on your teleportation scroll. Just to like show you how it looks. Damn, okay, just kill Bob. I think that's his name. But yeah, they have also added stuff like that. Small little rats. There's bugs somewhere. That you can squish. Which is like kind of sad. This is a good pair of pants. And I can use them pretty much at the same time. I should just scrap the funnel or whatever it's called. Yeah. Also one thing you can do with the item identifier as well is if you already have an identified item and you're not really happy with the stats, the cream of the crop stats have the 2 stars right next to them. Right now I have the XP bonus and the thorns with the singular star, which means they're some of the best stats that you can get on this specific piece of armor or weapon. However, if you want to remove it, or like, for example, let's say this doesn't have a star on the health, then I can put it back in and then re-roll it basically. This is 4 emerald blocks and 9 normal emeralds. They have different types of currency. Whoops. But yeah, you do run the risk of having this. For example, let's say, with this right here as plus 63 health. When you reroll it, you do run the risk of getting even lower stats. So let's just actually no, I'm not gonna do that now because I kind of want to save up for a better emerald pouch. I will show it later on, if I get the chance to. Warrior zombie. There we go. Level 6. And I got another ability. Escape, which is just left. I'm pretty sure that's the one that just shoots me backwards. And just double damage. Yep. No. Oh yeah, and you can still take fall damage. Hopefully I can defeat the spider mother now. I might not. And if I can't, I'll have to do something else. Which is basically just my way of saying I'm gonna have to level up a bit before going back. However, this is actually the first time I've died to the boss. Even on my very first playthrough, I didn't die to this boss. Or, well, mini-boss. Lucky spider egg. A bow, a bracelet, and some more currency. And sometimes, as you can see, out of the crates, you just get XP, basically. And that is primarily just to give you something that isn't loot. Okay. Ability to use waste apron. And every village basically just has this item identifier and a blacksmith up here. And there are different tiers of like chests you can get. There is the common ones, which are the gray ones, I think. Then there's the unique, which are the yellow. The rare, which are purple, and then the set items, which are green, and also legendary, I think. Yeah, legendary, which are blue. The green ones, which are the set, I personally don't like going for them because you need every single piece to get like a set bonus, I think it's called. And by the time you actually get the set bonus, you already have something that's like 100 times better than the set in itself. So at that point, I'm just like, might as well just not have it. Of course, there are people who only go with sets, so I find it kind of strange to do so. When there are so many other better possibilities. And let's talk to him. Do the mission with Yaya. And it just goes like, follow me, and we go to an infested mushroom patch this way. And this is where one of the in-game events, or like in-game real-time events happen, where you have to be here and just kill a bunch of spiders, basically. And this, yeah, see, like right now, the world event. And in this world event, you just kill enemies. I think this one is staged, however. That doesn't mean you can't die, but this is one you can basically just activate yourself. Is she stuck? I think so. Well, this is easy. Then you get the no targets remain, and you run to the middle, get the rewards. And as you can see, they're pretty mediocre. So it's not really anything useful. Most of the time you just do them because of the XP you can get. And let's talk to him or her. It won't discriminate. Or whatever it is people say. There we go. Now he's gonna get abducted by spiders. And I'm gonna get a bowl. And now I need to return to the mayor. But yeah, again, it's just your basic old MMORPG. I've personally sunk a lot of my time into it. Also just like ever since Hytale was announced, I've looked into... Why can I not go? Okay, there we go. Wait, what? Okay, so it is a little bit buggy here and there. But yeah, ever since Hytale was announced, I have been looking for games that are like an MMORPG, which is kind of how I came across this game, or this server. Relic. Helmet. Let's see. Oh, it's basically just the one I have. Or it is the one I have, I should say. But yeah, you can also sell all the ingredients you have in your pouch for money. Let's see, yeah. Talk to Alvin. Oh yeah, and speaking of Hightail, it was cancelled not long ago, and then they reopened it. Or basically reopened, I don't want to call it a case. But yeah, they are basically trying just to get the stuff back. The rights to it, I think it is. Let's follow this guy. And by follow him, I mean run in front of him because I know where he's going. Oh. Oh yeah, I can't put that in there. So let's just do tunnel trouble. So I can fast travel between Deadless and Ragni. I could do the elemental thing first, if possible. No. Unless I have to talk to this guy. Okay, yeah. That's taking the tower. And now he's gonna give me some powder. And that powder I'm going to throw onto this weapon. So you can see it converts 13% of my neutral to water damage. So now I do neutral and water damage, which is actually really good. Because everything has a specific, like, what's it called? A specific defense to them. Or, well, almost everything. So sometimes something is weak to water and more... Okay, more resilient or resistant to stuff like earth, fire, whatever. He killed me with apples. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to feel about that. And this is the one good thing about being a ranged class. I can basically just sit up here and complete the whole thing. There you go, that's 2. But it's not the end yet. Oh, well, not yet, but it's not the end of this one. I got a necklace and boots. Also, I technically don't need to continue here. But I'm doing it just so I can get the other chests. Ow, that hurt. Okay, ring, ring, bow, bow, and bow. Okay, that's good. Yeah, this is probably my most hated area. Because there's a lot of falling. And those pillar guys are really fast. Okay. Ah, yeah. See, that's the issue. They come at you at like Mach 5 just to have insane knockback. So that's like a place you go when you're more well equipped. Of course I could do taking the tower, or I could do the assistant. Oh, never mind, I need to be level 12 for that. So if I... 800. I don't think I have that. That's pretty good for a tier 7. Yeah, I don't have enough. Oh well. Guess I'll be doing the taking the tower mission anyways. But first, where is he? He's here. Yeah, there. Let's just identify everything. See if we get something good. Dart sling? It's okay. Pretty good, actually. Just doesn't have the XP and loot bonus. But damage-wise, it's better. Trace is better than this one. Gonna keep that. Yeah, sure, keep this. Yeah, no. I'm gonna sell these. Actually, sell them, just gonna put up here. So I'm also gonna sell the Nemrak bow. Oh, wait, is the maximum like a 3-star? I didn't know that. I've never seen anything with 3 stars. Drill's hide. Use that now. If it would let me. There we go. Yeah, no, I'm still gonna use the waist apron. Keep this ring. Actually, no. I'm actually gonna be using this. That does mean I need to put more points into intelligence and agility. And sadly, that is a requirement for a lot of things. And yeah, sell this and this. A lot of items in this game do have the requirement of having leveled specifically leveled skills. Wait, yeah, no, I wanted to keep this and this. anything else? No, I don't think so. Combat 11. Okay, and time to finally go over to the mission area. Talk to this guy. And a fun thing is that you can actually go this entire game without doing a single mission. Which is a bit more stupid. Because it kind of ruins the whole point of the stories. Or the missions, I mean. They're there so you can do them. Does this spell have exploding? Okay, so... Oh, the waist apron has exploding. Yes. That makes sense. Okay, so he did it just to do it, not to get the stuff. Interesting. There are some people like that, I guess. You're never gonna catch me doing something and not collecting. Yeah, okay, I was about to say, I don't think I'm gonna take fall damage from this. There we go. I know I opened it before, but when you go into this emerald merchant type of thing, you have both your character bank and the account storage. Usually I use my account storage for like powders and stuff. And that is mainly just to like give me an upper hand basically in a lot of things. So if I need to, for example, go to the infested pit dungeon, then instead of playing it like 700 times to get the items, I can just grab these and then take them over there and then done. So yeah, it's basically just to skip the whole grinding process. Where was the identifier again? Over here. I'm pretty sure he's usually in the middle, so that's why I'm always confused. Oh yeah. Identify everything except the relic. A morph topaz. Yep. With the same shit as before. Do I want to use this? Nah. Onion ring. XP and loot bonus. Yeah, sure. Yeah, no, this is pretty bad. I know reduced costs in itself sounds really good, but it's -1. It's not gonna do anything if the fucking thing costs like 30 to cast. Okay, so I got 3 blocks from that. I have 6 blocks in here, so right now I have like what, 9 or 10 blocks. That's the wrong way. Need to go to the bazaar or trade market. And tier 1, tier 7. Oh yeah, 13 blocks. Ah. Wait, can I just view? No. Wait. Oh. Apparently, I had an emerald pouch level 1 for sale. Emerald. Here we go. And then least expensive. Tier 1, tier 1, tier 1. There's a lot of tier 1s. Tier 4s. Tier 6. No, I don't really need more than 1 row. So maybe I should just get the cheapest 2-4 one I can find. Yeah, this one. One's fine. Because that means for right now, all my emeralds basically just get converted into blocks instead. Which already is absolutely insane. As for emerald pouches level 1, I usually just throw them, forget about them, and move on. Because they're really not important, and they're kind of a waste of time to sell. Let's do... I think this is the one I tried doing before. Yeah, that is the one I tried doing before. There's the salt mine. Spiked cleats. Sure. That's even farther. Oh, I forgot to sell this. Oh, I'm just gonna do that when I get back. The higher level you get in this, the less XP you get out of low level enemies. So I have a friend who just texted me about something later. Let's try and not die. I hope to get something pretty good in here. Something for a higher level. Doesn't mean I won't accept some lower level items. But level 12 to 16 would be mostly preferred. Oh, can I get over there? Okay. Nope. Oh, and it just threw me here, which is a... Okay, I was about to say a completely random place. But no, it's just the one room I didn't explore. Also, you would think that having exploding would be good. I mean, it helps in some areas, but it's so inconsistent that if you rely on exploding, you might as well just get more damage. Oh, well, that was definitely not worth it. Okay, you can't even jump that way. So I didn't hit the roof. I hit the invisible wall. Oh, damn, we're already at an hour and 12. That's, unexpected. Have I really been playing this for that long? Guess so. Okay. Hopefully we get something really good in the end chest. Okay, now level 11. And the chest is here. Ooh. Another pouch tier 1. Healing. Bow. Ring, ring. Necklace. Some powder and strength. Yeah. I think before we end it, I'm gonna be doing the decrepit sewer. Not mission. God damn, that's a lot of skeletons. $81 XP from that. Yeah, I'm gonna identify all this, and then I'm gonna do the decrepit sewers twice. Just to show it. And I should probably also use my 2 skill points, because the game won't shut up about it. So, boots. Let's take more important things first. And then this one. Okay, let's see, what did I get? The cleats are kind of meh. Tormentor, kind of meh. Onion ring, another onion ring. This onion ring is just better. Columns, kind of meh. Trees, kind of meh. Dread. Nah. It's better overall in damage, but it's not so good that I'm willing to sacrifice 17 HP for spell damage and walk speed. Bear pelt, kind of meh. The walk speed is apparently really good. Unless red X's means that it's all the way down in the bad. In which case, if I search it again, if I do this again. Okay, yeah, that was the best. Well, yeah, all this is pretty meh. None of it is really good. I never, probably don't want to use it. So let's do this, sell this onion ring, and sell the rest. Sell the potion of strength and the potion of defense, because I won't be using them. I can equip these boots. I can also equip this. I should probably also switch over to the dart sling. Okay. And dart sling. Over on the other side of town. Or well, the other side of the square, I should say. This. I do plan on eventually getting a single powder that is tier 6 and then just putting on like a really late game weapon. And I probably also need to get rid of this key for the infested pits. I have a lot of infested pit keys. Okay, how far are we? An hour and 18. I have like 20 minutes. Yeah, let's do decrepit sewers if possible. I'm running the wrong direction for that. That means I need to do this. And I need to do that mission first, or else I won't be able to get in. Tire crack vendor. Yay. I used 32 emeralds for that. There it is. So yeah, the game is a little buggy at times. But remember, it's a Minecraft server. So I think for a server, this is pretty damn good. Let's put them into... Damn it. Is it even a question at this point? Okay, I think I'm just gonna sell the topaz. Topaz, whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna do this. Ooh. Also, it wouldn't surprise me if that was just like a pile of shit I exploded. It's such a weird thing to say. Oh wait, I killed him so fast that it didn't register. Okay, I might have to restart. Run in here. There we go. Oh yeah, not because I used any money on this game, but I do have skins. Go into a wardrobe, you get like this thing. Pretty cool. Bamboo bows. So now every bow is gonna look like that. Stick of bamboo. Personally, I don't like the skins. Not because they're bad at all, but because it kind of ruins the whole getting a new weapon. Because like, yeah, it might look cool, but all the other weapons that have been made are also supposed to look cool, so okay. The faster I finish this, faster I can go in and actually do the dungeon. Oh, I got another key. So if I can, I'm gonna do this 5 times. I'm only gonna show the first one. Because nobody wants to see me do this several times. So unless something interesting happens in the other 4, this is, gonna be the last thing you see before I end the video. You know, I hope it turns into like a triple arrow. This is 2 arrow bullshit is pretty bad. Hello? Okay. So the mob spawns in this area are kind of Also, if you're wondering, when those doors open, it's a client-side thing. So other people can't just enter with you, unless they go in, with, like, in with you. Like if you're in a party. Or it's a world event. And this one is easy for archers because you can just jump up like that. Mages can just TP. And yeah. It's probably the other 2 that are gonna have some parkour. Yeah, I don't know if this shows off the game properly, or the server, but I hope it does. And I hope it helps someone find what I was looking for, which was an MMORPG in Minecraft that was actually RPG. Or, well, not an RPG, but like with stats and all that stuff. Actually, is that the definition of an RPG? Having the stats like strength, dexterity, stuff like that. I don't know. And one thing I didn't mention, they have a lot of self-made, what's it called? Models. If it wasn't obvious. And yeah, that's the first one. Okay, well, I'm just gonna do this 4 more times. So, I finished up the Decrepit Sewers. I went from level 13 to 15, I believe. However, I only did the like 3 keys. Didn't do the first 2 keys I got. Just because I kind of got to end it in the video now. So yeah, if you want to try this server, I will have it in the description down below. The server IP and also the name of it. And yeah, remember to check out their website. It has both the map and you can get like 3 free loot boxes if that piques anyone's interest. Thank you guys so much for watching this either singular episode or somewhat mini series I'm gonna make on this. So as always, have a nice rest of your day and see all you guys in the next episode. Bye bye.